Hello everyone. Today I am here to discuss certain points on parenting actually. Today I want to be there with my students, with my children. I want to stand with them and I want the parents to be on the other side. Nowadays it has become a fashion that we take our children for the counseling sessions. क्यों क्यों जरूरत पड़ती है हमें अपने बच्चों को काउंसलिंग सेशन में ले जाने के लिए? That means we as parent are failing somewhere. आज का जो प्रेशर हमने बना रखा है बच्चों पर भी नहीं, लाइक कोचिंग करनी है, सेल्फ स्टडी तुम नहीं पढ़ पाओगे, सेल्फ स्टडी बेकार है, because it has become a status symbol. Actually what is happening is that the parents, they need to attend some coaching rather than their children going for a coaching, because what is happening is that the children are not open to their parents. दे हैव दैट फियर, एक वो ग्लास वॉल है कि हम कुछ कहेंगे अपने पेरेंट्स से तो उसका हमें रिप्लाई पॉजिटिव नहीं मिलेगा. इफ द चाइल्ड स्टार्ट्स आस्किंग टू मेनी क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द पेरेंट थिंक्स कुछ तो गड़बड़ है, समथिंग इज रॉन्ग. ऐसा नहीं है. if the child is asking the questions, then you should be happy because that is the beginning, that is a indicator which is showing that your child has started thinking critically. That is something very very positive which is happening in your child. But हम क्या करते हैं? We just tell him, shut your mouth. You don't have any other work. You ask too many questions. Don't chew my brain. Go do some work. और आजकल क्या ट्रेंड है? ओके, ये मोबाइल है, take this phone and be there with your phone, with this phone for some time, but don't disturb us. We are not giving them that space. We are not interacting with them. और ये ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी हो रहा है, ये हमारे टाइम में भी था. कि आपकी पेरेंटिंग पे डिपेंड करता है कि आप कितने ओपन हैं, कितने कॉन्फिडेंटली आप अपने पेरेंट्स से कुछ कह सकते हैं. I still remember there was one case, I will not name the year of the student, neither the class. She was a senior in Lamatnia College. And senior in the sense कि senior भी थी, and हमारे टाइम में ये ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इतना नहीं था, there was no crowd on the road. So Lamatnia was very nearby the society where I was living. So we used to go walking with the senior children, group में जाते थे. I remember I was writing my pre-boards for ICSE exam, and it was a last paper, so we were very happy. And we thought we will have, today we will be contributing, pulling up the money, and we will go to the Apollo Bakery and we will have some fun time there. We will eat something. This girl was also with us. We were giving the order at that very moment that girl fainted. समझ में नहीं आया, but then the people helped us out. Because Lamatnia was nearby and we told we are the students, we were there in the school uniform. So the people helped us to reach out to our school. We took that girl in the infirmary, and after that the matron said, see, now you all can leave. Then after few days, that girl we saw standing in front of the principal office, and the mother was very jittery कि कोई उनकी बेटी से कुछ बात ना करे. She was in our colony. We tried to contact her, but every time we used to go, so the mother used to say कि नहीं अभी उसकी तबीयत नहीं ठीक है, नहीं बात कर ले. Final exams were approaching. She was a senior. She was also there to write. She came to write the final exam. She came, and somehow we crowded her and we asked her. We found that she time in between कि इससे पहले कि मम्मा आ जाए उसे लेने के लिए, we just got hold of her and we asked what happened, and she started crying. She said कि when my mother does not believe me, why will you all believe? So we asked that what happened. and that was a very shocking thing for us. She told because the father was not there, he passed away, and the mother was doing some job in some government office, so they were living on the ground floor, and on the first floor they had the tenant, and it was a very old member of the tenant house who had molested her. And when she told her mother, the mother said, चुप रहना, किसी से कुछ नहीं करना, नहीं तो ये सोसाइटी हमें बायकॉट कर देगी. There is no need to say anything. And you know, she was 2 months pregnant, and her mother in that tender age got her DNC done just because she had a fear. And after some time they left also. She took the transport to some other city and she went. At that time, like, we were very sorry because it was very hurting for us कि अगर हमारे पेरेंट्स ही हमारे पर विश्वास नहीं करेंगे तो बाकी कौन करेगा. Why can't we? Why there is a hitch? ऐसी क्या हेजिटेशन है कि हम अपने बच्चों को गुड टच और बैड टच नहीं सिखा सकते. जरूरी नहीं है कि हम उन्हें जूडो कराटे ही सिखाएं तभी सेल्फ प्रोटेक्शन होगा, ऐसा नहीं है. Why can't we build up that confidence in our children? Fine, you ask as many questions you want to ask. You are free to ask. So that if they are experiencing something bad, they don't have that fear. तो fear क्यों है? हम यहाँ पर वीक पड़ जाते हैं, हम अपने बच्चों का सपोर्ट ही नहीं करते. उसके अलावा जब हम पीटीएम में जाते हैं अपने बच्चों की, तो वहां हम 1 मार्क के लिए टीचर से आर्ग्यू करते हैं. डायग्राम का क्वेश्चन है, बच्चे ने डायग्राम बजाय पेंसिल के पेन यूज कर लिया एंड द टीचर हैज डिडक्टेड हाफ अ मार्क. The parent will keep on arguing कि why have you deducted that half a mark you should give. Sometimes the teachers think कि चलो ठीक है भाई, instead of falling in any kind of the debate, parents will not understand. Let's give the marks, and we give the marks. आपको पता है उस समय बच्चा सिर्फ आपका जो बच्चा है वो आपकी और जो टीचर की बात है उसको बहुत ध्यान से सुन रहा होता है. बच्चों में ये चीज बहुत अडेप्टिंग होती है कि वो बहुत जल्दी अडेप्ट करते हैं, जो वो देखते हैं वो वैसा ही अडेप्ट करते हैं. जब वो ये चीज देखते हैं कि इंस्टेड ऑफ द पेरेंट आस्किंग द टीचर दैट मैम सर प्लीज टेल मी दैट इफ यू हैव डिडक्टेड हाफ अ मार्क then why have you deducted and let us know so that we can work upon our child so that next time in the exam my child doesn't lose that even half a mark. वो नहीं करते हैं. We fall into an argument. We fall into a comparison कि अच्छा जो रोल नंबर 13 है उस बच्चे के मार्क्स कितने आए, मेरे बच्चे से कम आए कि ज्यादा आए. They are more inquisitive in asking that. Again the child is observing. और उसका consequence क्या होता है जब वो बच्चा बड़ा होता है, when that child grows up and when that child becomes an employee, then what happens? That instead of improving upon himself or herself, if the colleague is getting a raise in the salary or getting an appreciation from the higher authorities, उसमें एक कंपैरिजन का वो आ जाता है. अच्छा मैं भी तो इतना काम करता हूँ, मुझे तो नहीं मिला अप्रेजल, उसको मिल गया. इंक्रीमेंट होता है सैलरी में, whether it is a private job or government job. If there is a difference of 50 rupees also, the child gets very irritated, frustrated. क्यों? क्योंकि वो 1 मार्क का जो आर्गुमेंट था वो छोटे पर से सुनता आ रहा है कि मेरे पेरेंट्स वो आधे मार्क्स के लिए 1 मार्क्स के लिए हमेशा टीचर से आर्ग्यू करते थे. वही वो इनकलकेट करता है अपने अंदर, बजाय वो ये सोचने के कि ओके माय कोलीग हैज गॉट अ बेटर इंक्रीमेंट, so let me find out, let me analyze that where I did go wrong, so that next time I can cover up those shortcomings. बजाय उसके he or she falls in a dirty politics. That comparison, that feeling of jealousy comes ki, the person, how the person has gone ahead. It becomes very easy if there are two lines, and if you have to make one line shorter, it's very easy to cut. But instead of cutting, if you take small steps and think that, okay, fine, if I have failed, then I should celebrate my mistakes, because failure doesn't mean fail. Why can't we teach our children that failure, FAIL, means it has got some other meaning. First attempt in learning. That can be a better meaning for the word fail. If anybody is saying that, okay, this is the end of your work, your project, your career, or anything, whether it's professional or personal, why can't we teach our children that here END doesn't mean that end, it is the end of the road? No. End means effort never dies. We should keep on doing our efforts. Sometime at some phase of life, our efforts will be recognized and we will be rewarded for our work. If anybody says no, then why we take no as an ego issue? Why can't that NO become next opportunity? That, okay, today we have been given this answer as no. Let's wait for the next opportunity. Let's improve upon ourselves, on our personality, on our work, so that next opportunity we avail. Why can't we do that? These are the things. Our children are not required that they have to go to any counselor. First, we as parents need to go to the counselors. We need to take the coaching. The day we become the parent, from that very day, we should take up the coaching classes, that how we should bring about our children. Because now the things are changing. The children have become techno-friendly. We have to draw a line. Why it happens that anything, for example, saving money. Nowadays, there is a trend of giving pocket money. In our time, there was no such trend of pocket money. 25 पैसे की 25 पैसे की वो भेलपुरी मिलती थी, and that too our parents were going to collect us from our school, and they used to buy us that 25 paise bhelpuri. That was something out of the blue moon which we were getting, and we used to relish, we used to enjoy. Why can't we, if we are giving the pocket money, why can't we teach our children to save that pocket money? That's fine. If I'm giving you 100 rupees, then 25 rupees at least you should save. And if you can save more than that, that we will be more happier. Why it is necessary that if I have given a 100 rupee note to be spent for a week, then by the end of the week, the week is ending. Before that, the 100 rupee note gets vanished, because the child knows, अच्छा ठीक है, parent ने दिया है, इसे खर्च करना. Because we have inculcated that. We have not taught them of saving the money. Why can't we give a piggy bank to our children? That, okay, 100 rupees you are getting, then in this 100 rupees, save some money, put it in the piggy bank. Because if the child learns saving from the childhood, it will inculcate in the blood of that child. When the child will grow up, the child will not spend his or her earned money in a unuseful manner. So I will just request the parents that learn to listen to your children, become good listeners. Please don't compare them. Don't think that, okay, like For example, the cricket matches are happening. So there was one family friend of ours. He visited our house, and that day this Asia Cup was going on. So he is telling his son, ऐसा है, मैं तुम्हें क्रिकेट अकेडमी भेज रहा हूँ. मेरे पेरेंट्स ने तो मुझे क्रिकेटर बनाया नहीं, बट आई एम स्पेंडिंग सो मच ऑफ मनी, तुम्हें ऐसे ही करना है ताकि तुम उसको पैसा कमाओ. Why are we inculcating this, that anything which we are doing, the end road is to earn money only? Why the end road should not be? Money is important, equally important, but then the knowledge is also important. Education is also important. Why can't we inculcate that? We just get flattered by seeing Virat Kohli with some ad. Fine, Virat Kohli has attained that position. Why can't we read the biography of Virat Kohli? That he has not become the Indian captain in one day. He has gone through several struggles and then he has attained that position. We tell our children, तुम्हें IAS officer बनना है. How many times as a parent we have provided our children with the interviews of these IAS and PCS officers? Right, please read the interview, see what struggle they have done, what hardship they have faced, how much time they have given. One thing I tell my class 11th and 12th students always, that once they pass class 10, because ICSE, they get such high percentage that their head is high. They think now we have attained everything. Nothing beyond that. We are the best. But one thing they forget, which I keep on reminding them, that 2 years which you have in your hand, class 11th and 12th, that is not a rest year to enjoy. 2 years, you work hard, entire life you will enjoy. And if 2 years you will waste, then entire life you will be struggling. So, as the points were coming randomly, I just wanted to speak to the parents, because I don't want that the parents should build up a pressure on their children. There's no need to compare. No two children can be same. If one is getting a very high percentage, we can't expect from the other child that child also should get the same percentage. If there is a doctor, it is not necessary that doctor's son becomes a doctor only. Why that legacy to be followed? Why can't we give the space and the freedom to our children? And that is why I have started this channel. Very soon I will be uploading a video on biotechnology, because what happens, I'm just giving an example that a child has taken bio, that means the child has to become a doctor. Why? Why can't there should be different arenas related to the biology stream, which the parent should also, along with the teacher will be telling, but as a parent, why we trust the pressure कि नहीं निकालना है तो नीट ही निकालना है, उससे कम कुछ नहीं, क्योंकि बायो ली है. Why? It should not be like that. So I hope the parents will understand my concern, and being a teacher, I always request the parents that you are a role model of your child. What you speak, how you are talking to each other, to the children, to the elderly people, or to the teachers, that all the child is observing. So if you are a role model for your teacher, I always say on the Teachers' Day, I always wish my parents happy Teachers' Day before wishing my teachers. You know why? Because when the child starts growing, when the child is about to go to a school, parents are the first teachers of the child, who teach the children कि ये येलो कलर है, ये रेड कलर है, ये एप्पल है, ये बनाना है, ये ट्रैफिक रूल्स हैं. If you will go, you will meet the head of the school, you will go in the office, सर या मैम होंगे, उनको आपको गुड मॉर्निंग विश करना है. So all the etiquettes and the manners, all the knowledge, the first ABCD of the knowledge, it starts from the parents. So bring up your children in such a manner that on 5th September, they first wish you the happy Teachers' Day. Thank you and stay tuned with my channel, Career Guidance Talk with Rachna Srivastava. Thank you.